Hello Virgo, and welcome to your reading for June 2024. Now this read is good for any placement where you have Virgo in your chart. And as always, please do keep in mind that this is a general reading, okay? So it's not necessarily going to resonate entirely just for you. There might only be bits and pieces that resonate for you. And it might not resonate for you straight away as well, because these readings, they do tend to be a little bit more predictive in nature, okay? Anything that comes out of a tarot read that you don't like, it is completely within your power to change, because you do have free will, okay? Right, so what is coming in? Interesting. Right, so Virgo, you've got the bread. This is sustenance, respite and nourishment, and the door. This is the door to opportunity. It's time for you to be curious, okay? That was me dropping those. It's time for you to be curious and to take action on something here. Take action on an opportunity that is going to provide you and or your family with sustenance. So a very positive motion forwards. This could be a new job opportunity. This could be a new home for some of you. You could be moving. Okay, we're taking the snake, we're not taking these. Reason being, I dropped them when the snake flipped over. Now, your snake energy is all about seduction, temptation and possibilities. And you've got the cup at the bottom of the deck, replenishment, respite and healing. So a move is going to be very healing for the vast majority of our Virgo collective. A move in job, a move in house, okay? However that's resonating for you. And you're going to know, okay? I'm not giving you any new information. This is just information coming from energy that you've already been putting out into the universe, okay? So if you sat there and gone, do you know what? I don't feel that there's any growth in this current town. There are no job opportunities. Everyone's struggling. The prices of everything are sky high. I need to relocate to a different place. I need to relocate to a place where there are job opportunities, where the prices of food are more reasonable, for example, where the rent prices are more reasonable. Spirit's saying that's going to be a very good move on your part for you to do that, okay? Again, just take it as it resonates. But there is something here with the snake, and it can indicate you might be tempted to take shortcuts this month, Virgo, and you're being told that there are no shortcuts, okay? If anyone is offering you any promises that are far too good to be true, then definitely use your discernment, okay? There aren't any shortcuts in life, simple as. So don't be tempted to take that particular route. I'm just going to show you quickly. It is a full deck, okay? I just cannot shuffle the deck in its entirety. Right, so you've got the 4-leaf clover. That's beautiful. It's great fortune here with the bread, the card of sustenance and respite, the card of nourishment. You know, there's good fortune. Things are easing off for you guys. You'll be pleased to hear. Luck is actually working for you instead of working against you, okay? Now you've got the handshake in the reverse. It says a meeting with a stranger could be important. Now with that being in the reverse, I feel that there's something to do with parting ways, okay, because it is in reverse. So you part in ways with someone, and then immediately after you're going to be joining forces with a new individual, okay? Again, use your discernment, because that could be about romance or that could be about business, okay? There's a deal, a contract, something that's ending with one individual, and then straight away you're welcoming in a new contract, a new deal, okay, with a different individual. You've got great passion here with the tulip. Interesting, because that one's under the snake. We're going to find out more when we start clarifying, okay? Okay, I do feel that somebody could be trying to seduce you here, Virgo, or you could be feeling seduced by an offer again, I need to know more about that. Okay, I've not got enough information to go off with that, so I'm gonna wait until we clarify. The tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. Somebody could have, either yourself or someone else that you're dealing with. You could be the tiger in the Chinese zodiac. Okay. It's time for you to be brave. With the tiger energy, that's more to do with wait, be patient, and then when you see the opportunity to strike, do so. Okay, that's tiger energy. Right, can you clarify this bread for Virgo, please? What's this bread energy for Virgo? Thank you. Nice. The 8 of coins. Yeah. It's very, very likely something to do with your career and your finances, okay, with this bread. Something that you're working on for or towards here, Virgo. You are seeing the fruits of your labor, okay? It's almost harvest time for you, basically, and energetically speaking. Okay. Now, there's a lot of energy here of you've been paying great attention to all of the details, making sure that your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed. This is you keeping very, very high standards, okay? Some Virgos are highly skilled at doing something, and that thing that they're highly skilled at doing, there's a lot of call for it, okay? It looks like your career is going to be moving, advancing in the direction that really helps you to unlock even more skills, okay? Can you clarify the 4-leaf clover for Virgo, please? Thank you. High Priestess. Okay. So this is you using your sound judgment, you using your common sense and your intuition. This is you having a total awareness of the energy that you've been putting out into the universe, okay? It's behind the veil energies. And certainly it does look like the universe is blessing you here, Virgo. So definitely do make the most of it while this is active, okay? Can you tell us about the door to opportunity? Thank you. The 9 of Wands. Okay. The self-belief is having firm boundaries, it's standing up for yourself. It's persistence as well and courage, okay? This indicates success after the difficulties, okay? So you've gone through the difficult part now, and Spirit's saying it gets easier from this point on, okay? You've already made so much progress. You've got yourself through quite a lot of really difficult situations here, and you've kept your standards high. You haven't wavered, you haven't quit, you haven't, thrown in the towel. So I mean, let's find out more what's going on. Or maybe that's encouragement not to throw in the towel with something. Yeah, 3 of Wands. You've got rapid growth and expansion here, Virgo. Okay. It's the Lord of Dominion. So this is all about the preparations that you made here. You're now going to be able to take action on what you prepared for. Okay, something that you've been preparing for a long time. You've got your hard work and good luck colliding in the middle. So I'm seeing this energy, Virgo, as throughout the month of June, you're going to be unstoppable. Okay, absolutely unstoppable. What's this handshake reversed, please? Thank you. Okay, the Moon and the 5 of Wands, and your 5 of Wands has come out in the reverse position. Okay, so obviously your Moon, that's very sort of subconscious type energies, okay? It can indicate fears and deceptions. Basically, you're leaving something that you were deeply dissatisfied with anyway, so it's not actually a loss. Again, could be a job, could be a house, could be a person, could be a town, all right? Take it as it resonates. What you're leaving behind is not going to be a loss. Not at all, right? You've got something is being cleared up with this Five of Wands coming out in the reverse position, and it indicates that some differences that you have with another individual, it's like agreeing to disagree type thing. Okay, so maybe a difficult conversation is on the cards here, where you're agreeing to disagree with someone, respecting the differences between yourself and this other person. It can also be avoiding conflict as well. Okay, so I feel that, again, that this is kind of like a cautionary message for you, Virgo. It's all about, you would be better served avoiding conflict, drama and arguments throughout this month. Okay, because if anything gets too heated, it runs the risk of getting out of hand really quickly, and then an issue becoming exasperated and becoming a much bigger issue, where it never really needed to be a bigger issue in the first place. Okay, so if you find that anyone is pushing your buttons this month, Virgo, your best course of action would be to walk away. Okay, that's what Spirit's saying here. All right, don't partake in anything dodgy, anything nasty. All right, just sort of agree to disagree and then walk away and leave it. Okay, it's not worth you putting any of your resources into, basically. Now Taurus had a similar part message as to that, so you could have Turian placements in your own chart. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Okay, someone, I mean, you're definitely dealing with someone who is quite rigid and quite set in their ways. Okay, incapable of taking on anyone else's opinions, incapable of adapting to new information as it's presented. So again, it's not going to be worth you putting any of your precious resources into trying to convince this individual to start either doing things differently or thinking differently or opening their mind a little bit more, because you are a very open-minded individual. It's like you're not going to get anywhere with that. Okay, that's why Spirit's saying, Virgo, don't put your resources here. You want to put your resources here instead. Okay, yeah. Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck, trying to prove yourself to that individual, or trying to do something over and over, but it only doing it in vain. It's not going anywhere. So yeah, your resources are better spent in this new opportunity, this door to opportunity here instead of there. Okay. Right, what is the snake energy, please, for our Virgo collective? Thank you. What was that? The Four of Wands. Okay. Well, that's beautiful. That's a milestone. It's community. It's celebration. I like to call this my building blocks card. Because it's that firm foundation. You need that firm foundation to build anything on, right? And this firm foundation, to clarify the snake, it's a bit weird to me, especially as the word milestone is coming through as well. Six of Coins and the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I feel, Virgo, that someone is presenting to you, or will be presenting to you, a very tempting offer by means of possibly financial assistance for you to reach this milestone in your life, to put down a deposit maybe on a house, on a flat, on an apartment or something. It could be a car. Okay, it's something that's going to help you get yourself back on your feet. It's something that's going to provide this solid foundation for you. And what Spirit's saying is, be cautious of anybody offering you help at this point in time, because you might find that they will end up letting you down at the last minute. So you are going to have to depend on yourself this month, okay? Don't put too much stock into the promises that another person's making to you, because again, they might set you up for some kind of failure here, okay? With it being a snake, yeah, it feels quite calculated, okay? It feels quite calculated. I mean, that could literally be anything. This person could be offering to help you out with a down payment, as I say, on a place to live, or it could also be some kind of wedding or engagement party, something like that, which the Four of Wands also could be, okay? But there was a strong message of community there, community and milestone. So I think that this is something more personal to you, that someone else is offering you financial assistance to put the down payment on that for, and they're going to end up letting you down, and it's part of their plan. Because at the moment everyone's struggling financially, you could be tempted to take this person's offer, and Spirit saying you'd be best off saying thanks but no thanks to that person, because otherwise you'd be giving them the power to do that Three of Swords to you. Okay, so just be really, really mindful of who is offering you help throughout the month of June, and what possibly their ulterior motive could be to doing that, especially if it's coming from a person who you've already been having problems with, and then all of a sudden they're extending out this hand of generosity to you, whereas they'd been nasty little shits to you prior. You have to ask yourself, why? Okay, why is this person offering to help? Because they're trying to take your power somehow. Okay, clarify great passion with the tulip for Virgo. Thank you. Three of Coins. Now that was really specific because it's come out off balance. Okay, so yes, it's time for you to weed out the individuals in your life that are unreliable. Okay, Three of Coins off balance, that's like not playing well with others. It's someone else expecting for you to do all of the work. It's someone who is within a group but doesn't want to take part in any sort of group activities. They don't want to contribute. Okay, Three of Coins off balance. That's someone who would much rather sit back on the sidelines, watch everyone else do the hard work, and then try and take credit for said hard work at the end. Okay, approach everything that you do this month with great passion. Okay, really tap into what it is that you feel passionate about. Now I'm hearing artist, so some of you could be incredible artists. You're passionate about what you do, passionate about your art. Really lean more into that. Okay, but again, I don't see that you're going to be able to depend on external individuals for help this month, because again, it's like certain other people are not going to meet you at your level with this Three of Coins off balance. But that doesn't mean to say that it has to affect how passionate you feel towards whatever this thing is that you're currently doing. Okay, don't let others make you feel drained and washed out. Okay, classic example is, say you're a media artist, like you make things, and then you go along to these beautiful art events or galleries or art shows, and you know, you've got a table with all of your creations on, for example, and you're selling your creations to the general public. You might come across a lot of really ignorant people who basically scoff at your art, who scoff at your passion. I mean, anyone who has been in that situation, you're going to know that's akin to putting pieces of your soul out on display for everyone else to see. Okay, so there's some kind of snobbery here with this Three of Coins, don't allow the ignorance and snobbery of others to crush your passion, okay? It's vital that you keep that strong sense of self-belief, okay? Not everybody is going to appreciate the same things that you're passionate about, and not everybody is going to appreciate your Three of Coins, your hard work, your dedication, your time, your efforts, your energy, your skills. Okay, so just because there's a couple of snidey ass comments coming your way here, Virgo, it's no reflection of you or whatever this is that you're skilled at, or your art, or anything. Okay, it's no reflection of anything to do with you. It's a reflection of who they are as a person. Okay, and to be honest, I mean, that really irks me when outsiders crush someone else's passion and enthusiasm through horrible comments. Like, I hate that so much, and it goes on so frequently as well. Okay, Virgo, and I can see that throughout the month of June, at some point you're going to be subject to that. Okay, so you have to stay firm and not allow that to affect you. Okay. Right, can you tell us about the cup energy for Virgo, please? I have to use a lot of examples during my readings because I can't really explain the energy without giving these examples, okay? So, right, the cup and the Two of Coins. This can indicate that your circumstances are changing up, okay? And it might lean into feelings of being overwhelmed, okay? Yes, you are going to have to make a decision here according to the new changes in your circumstances. Page of Swords, that's the investigator. You need more knowledge, you need more information. Can you have more? Thank you. Ace of Wands, taking action on your ideas, passion, ambition, the spark that starts the fire. That's your will to create. You're making some kind of gains when it comes down to, I feel that that's a relationship. I do. I feel that there's a relationship that's important to you, Virgo, that is being healed throughout this month. It's going through a process where you and this person are getting to that point of feeling really quite emotionally overwhelmed. Okay, I mean, this could even be someone that you stop speaking to, or someone who stops speaking to you. But the choice that's to be made is coming from your side of the table, Virgo. I do feel that this is somebody missing you and feeling really quite overwhelmed, and they're wanting to start something up here. It feels like a reconciliation, and I don't think that you're expecting that, because you've got the Tower at the bottom of the deck. So you're going to have to do your own due diligence with that Page of Swords energy and figure out as to whether or not that person has changed enough, has matured enough in order to deserve a seat at your metaphorical table. Okay. Can you clarify the Tiger? Thank you. King of Swords. Yeah. Okay, so far, just in case anyone's wondering what zodiacs are dominant in this read, well, I mean, basically you've got a lot. You've got a lot of the zodiacs, but the dominant ones is definitely Cancer, Pisces. I'm getting Capricorn, Aquarius also, and Sagittarius. Okay. But again, like for some of you, these signs might not mean anything at all. Okay. Okay. Doing something risky and taking a chance, but also using strategy. Because a King of Swords energy is a strategist. very good chess player, for example. It's someone who can think not just 3 steps ahead, but like 23 steps ahead. And it's also someone who can adapt according to things changing along the way. They can still think next thing instead. Okay, so they've always got a plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G, a plan, the entire alphabet, basically. That's King of Swords energy. I feel that this is advisory message for you guys here, Virgo. For you to plan ahead, for you to think ahead, but also expect the unexpected. So have multiple plans. So if your initial plan doesn't go smoothly, you can switch it up and start the next plan instead. Do you know what I mean? That's proper King of Swords energy. I feel that that's going to be of great benefit to you guys this month, because from what I can see, you've got a lot going on. You've got a lot going on. So much. And of course, the danger always is going to be that you'll end up spreading yourselves out a wee bit too thin and not being able to focus fire anything down. You know, it's like you've got so much going on, you've got so much that is needing to be done, that you end up just basically spending all day procrastinating and not actually doing anything. You know, we've all had moments like that. I feel that for the month of June, there's going to be a lot of that goes on for you guys. They're saying your worth is not tied into how productive you are, but just make sure that you are still being productive where you can. Okay. Which is a really interesting message. And then you've got the 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so you're not going to be able to take everything on all at once. That's why I was feeling that message of avoid spreading yourself out too thin. And lo and behold, you've got the 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Don't let your focus close you off to new ideas. Yeah. Multiple different plans within a plan. Okay, can I have a healing message for Virgo, please? Thank you. The Mandrake, number 26. Let's take a look. Number 26. Okay. Interesting. It says the plant world exists in mystical relationships with the human world, each serving the other to heal, nourish, and grow. From food to medicine to poisons to mind expansion, plants offer ancient green magic. The mandrake is I'm tripping up over my own words. The mandrake is symbolic to the kinship between mankind and plants, suggesting a common origin, literally, where we are one with nature. Yeah. This means that the earth cries out for our attention and care, so make it a part of your spiritual and magical practice to do your part for ecology. Devotion to the goddess and the gods demand it, and your chosen spiritual path requires it. So something about your spiritual path, Virgo, is to do with working with nature rather than working against nature. Okay, it could be I don't know, working with herbs, planting herbs, growing your own food. You know, that's a very hot topic this year. People growing their own food, definitely. Part of your spiritual journey is all about getting back to nature, doing something with nature, plants specifically, okay? Keywords: ecology, nature, and environment. Your positive affirmation is, I'm connected to all living things. And your challenge is, how do you replenish yourself in nature? Yeah. So how do you replenish yourself in nature, and also how do you give back to nature? Remembering that we are a part of nature, we're not apart from nature. Okay, we got to work with it rather than against it. Okay, right, so to conclude your reading, I'm going to pull from the shitty deck. If the name of the deck didn't give it away, then I'll have to spell it out. This deck contains swearing and sarcasm. If you're allergic to that sort of thing, if you're precious about that sort of thing, then you don't have to listen, okay? It's just a little bit of fun at the end of the read, because laughter is a very high vibration, okay? And I never ever like to leave the reads on a down, do you know what I mean, on a downer. That's no good for anybody. Right, so always keep shit moving by not giving a shit what people think of you. Do what you do for you always, yeah. Yeah, so you keep that in mind, Virgo, when these snidey ass comments come your way, okay? Don't let anyone else crush your soul, crush your spirit, and take away your passion, okay? Remember, it takes courage, pain, and time to unlearn all of the shit that you've been taught, yeah. Reprogramming. It's time to reprogram yourself. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys. I just genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful to somebody. If you require a private reading, I am taking bookings on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Don't forget to go check out all of your other signs and the daily readings as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.